Nearly 20 years. My wife and I and our daughter have been reenactors, medieval reenactors. Strictly speaking, 15th century. So King Richard, early Tudor, Battle of Bosworth, all that. We've really enjoyed it. We're in a big group. We take over a castle for English heritage or whoever. So I've always had that love. And then a year ago or so, I decided to go semi-retired. I'd worked for the local authority for 37 years, and I thought, right, my time now. I was lucky enough, my wife was looking on Facebook and she said, there's a unit coming up in Bolsover, old Bolsover yard. She's a Bolsover lady, didn't know who it was. We came to find it. Luckily for us, there was a unit. We took the unit on. That's how it began. I always wanted, again, a medieval gift shop. So we've got loads and loads of medieval kit, as we call it, in reenacting. So I thought, well, we won't use that again. So sell 1 or 2 items. Then a lady asked me about candles, because I make bee skeps out of long straw. So I thought, right. So I got a local source from Marlborough. A lady were able to supply me with the wax. So then I started making my own candles. And they're in the shape of a medieval skep, so that fitted in. Then my daughter started crocheting, and she crocheted some little bees. Obviously, I've got my rope business and string and coloured string, and then started making products in there based around rope, pretty much.
Where did you learn such a skill, and why is it such a passion of yours?
I'm not quite sure how it started, but I needed a trade. Within our group, most of us had a trade. So we went 3 or 4 times, and then for some reason, I can't remember, I got into rope. Once I was into rope, I was just mad. There's rope all over the house, there's fluff everywhere, there's fibre everywhere, it drives my wife mad. But it's just amazing. And when you see the little ones, or even older people, when we've got the rope walk working and it starts to spin, once the rope starts to be made, everybody goes, wow. And it's like someone's gone to Mars. And we're just making rope. We've been making rope for thousands of years.
And then the next part, as if that wasn't enough, you're now bringing a new, I want to say party, but I don't think it is a party as such. How would you describe your latest venture?
A dabble in history, I would say. A dabble in history. So it'll be a themed medieval birthday party. So your son or daughter will be prince or princess for the day, and we can walk round, have a little tour of what the day is likely to bring.
We absolutely will, just in a minute's time. My final question would always be, how do people get in touch, or why would you want people to get in touch as such? Why is that important for you to keep telling people this history?
History is important. If you don't know where you come from, how do you know where you're going? If we lose this trade, I'd love for some young people to come up of a weekend and really get into this. And hopefully, because I'm 60, don't last forever, let's keep this going forever. So we're now entering the royal throne room. So here we have our wooden throne for our prince or princess.
And it's a lovely seat as well, isn't it?
Yes, English oak. We've got our little crown. So they'll be crowned. From there, it'll be, your Royal Highness, what would you like to do next? Happy birthday. So your guests will be singing happy birthday to you. We've got our swords there. So again, it's up to Their Grace, either Prince or Princess. Would you like to start sword fights first? Archery? Jousting? It's led by the young people.
I just want to have a look at the weight of the swords, because I know we had a little look. I mean, that is quite, it's got a good weight to it. That is really well made. And the level of detail as well. I don't know if that's able to be picked up on the camera, but the level of detail is fascinating.
These aren't authentic, but these are safe to use.
Which again,
combat-wise,
when you've got children's birthday parties, is #1 priority, right?
I've got wooden ones splinter. Yeah. These don't splinter. Everything we do, we cross swords. The sword has always got to cross.
Okay.
And it always comes really, really steady, so you can see where that's coming. We'll do it again, really steady. And then if I did it that way, as long as they cross, every time, you and I are safe, right?
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's all theatrical, And then all you do with that is that you just do it quicker, right? And tell the young person to go backwards as you're doing it.
That's
come
amazing.
forwards, and then as you're doing it, you're getting faster. It looks like you're really sword fighting,
Yeah, I
but
bet.
you're not. All you're doing is you're looking at each other. You don't watch this, you watch that.
Yeah.
So it's all safe, but in a line to start with, and we'll go through the moves in a line, and then it's 1-to-1 with me there, so there's no chance of damage. And that's just for the younger
Give
ones.
you that one back. Oh, see, there you go. All parties are catered for. So that's a little bit lighter, but you could do the same.
Yeah,
Same kind of reenactment.
absolutely
and
so.
everything that goes through
Yeah,
it.
obviously more careful with the younger ones.
Okay, so you do that. You've entertained yourself. What's next?
So then we go through here. And again, down to Lord of Misrule. What does designers want to do? So you may want to do archery next. So this is soft archery, completely safe. So that's a soft archery bow.
Wow. This is unexpected. I wasn't expecting this.
2 fingers just underneath,
Okay.
just your tips, not bent, just your tips, the very tips, right? Arm like that, right? So feet like that, arm outstretched. Now this arm up with the elbow, and you're going to pull that to your cheek. Pull, 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 release. Fantastic. Simple as that.
What a teacher. So they've had sword fighting, they've had archery. What next?
Right, so then we can have a joust.
Wow. Okay. He's wearing
But we're not jousting each other, we're jousting for a ring.
Okay.
That ring would be on a support,
Yeah.
like that.
And then I go.
So you would go like that, catch the ring, and goes by how many rings you've caught, and you'll get a prize for whoever's got the most rings on. And of course, again, we've got smaller ones, and we've got smaller horses for the smaller ones.
Amazing.
So there's a foal, and there's a horse.
You have quite literally catered for all needs in bringing this together. How much thought has gone into that?
I haven't stopped, more or less since lockdown, really, this last lockdown, because I haven't been able to open my shop, and I felt myself, my mental health slipping, so I thought, this is what I can focus on.
Wow.
The future. I feel 19. When there's youngsters and we're dealing with them, again, with my cubs and my scouts, it just makes you feel young. It does me anyway. When I'm around young people, it makes me feel young.
Right, I've distracted you long enough. So this is the next bit.
So this is a medieval hand puppet show, right? And strictly speaking, we think this is probably where Punch and Judy came from. Youngsters go behind there. There's 6 parts. So if we've got 12 children, it's going to take 2 lots because everyone wants to go. This period, the adult narrates how it should work, and the children behind there decides how it's going to work, which creates all sorts of hilarious things. Whatever they want to do, however they want that story to end and continue, is up to them. Everything's in their hands, everything. That's the whole point. Then we've got the dragon eggs. So there will be 14 dragon eggs hidden, and the young ones have got to find the dragon eggs. They'll all be given a map. Once they find an egg, though, they can't let anybody else know they know, because the dragon slayer, if he finds the eggs, he'll smash them all and kill all the dragons. I have also got a catapult that we'll bring, so that'll be shooting balls into a bucket, and we've got quoits as well. So,
How excited are you to get going?
oh, I can't tell you. I absolutely can't tell you. I can't sleep. I wake up in the night getting my notepad out and thinking of something else we can make better or brighter.
How do you get involved? How do people sign up to this and have their birthday party here?
We're on Facebook. Thomas Taylor's on Facebook. We're now taking orders for birthday parties. They can come into the yard, Old Bolsover yard, where we're based. The pamphlets on my display board in Old Bolsover yard. You can contact me by email. Our parties are strictly speaking 5 to 10. If someone's older or younger, they can get in touch and we'll see what sort of thing they want to do, because obviously some things a bit younger, swords for example, makes it a little bit more. We've got to safety,